What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be tearing into that B230 out of the old 740 and see if we can find out why it's knocking. I got it on the engine stand and got the torque converter pulled off, and I noticed that one or two of the torque converter bolts, the washers were cracked, but I couldn't imagine that causing the problem. So I'm going to get the camera set up and we're going to jump into tearing that motor apart and seeing if we can't find out what's wrong. So let's get into that. All right, guys, so I got the motor on the engine stand. Had to take the oil pan off to get to the converter bolts and got the converter all removed. Got it done the ghetto way, obviously. So we're gonna start tearing into this motor, get the valve cover off, get the cylinder head off, and see if we can't find out why this motor was knocking. So let me set you guys up on your expensive tripod. Alrighty. Bam! Alright, expensive tripod setup. Alright, so I went in and already took these acorn nuts off. Now I gotta finish taking the timing cover off. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the head torn off, timing cover taken off, got all the harmonic balancer taken off. Still got to do the power steering pump and get this cooler off, along with the oil filter housing and all that. But I think, I'm not sure if this is the case, the flex plate, I don't know if you can see that, but you barely have to move a pry bar to move the flex plate. And I'm not sure if it's because the flex plate is cracked somewhere in here. So I might take the flex plate off and look at it. But the pistons don't have any side-to-side movement. The motor, I mean, it looks like it is a 69,000 mile motor. I mean, it's pretty clean. You can still see the texture on the top of the pistons through all the carbon. Not even a whole lot of carbon on there. And then the oil pan was clean. Pickup tube has just a little bit of trash. And then all of the connecting rods are pretty tight, like all the same. There's no back and forth movement. And I don't know that that's what I'd be hearing there, because that knock was loud. So I'm probably gonna rotate the motor over and remove the caps and all that and see what I find there. But I'm not believing the motor may have actually been hurt, which regardless, we're still going to build this motor since it's out and do all the work. There's my little baby. And regardless, still going to build it. It's already pulled out. It's already torn apart. It'll give us something to do. Get this block all stripped and painted back red, make it nice and glossy, all that good stuff, just to see how she turns out. But yeah, I don't think the flex plate is supposed to move that much. I mean, even with your hand, you can move it a lot. So I'm gonna call that good here, since I'm gonna take this motor up to Swedish, and we're gonna strip the block and coat it and make it look nice. And then I'm gonna, since it's gonna be all clean and empty of fluids, I'm gonna put this in the house to keep it from rusting. And I think we should be good. There's a little bit of buildup in the coolant passages, but not too bad. Just keep it from rusting and all that, and you know, assemble it in there, since it's not gonna have fluid in it. And then yeah, just carry it outside and put it back on the engine stand or whatever. So yeah, that'll end it here. All right, so quick update. As you can see, the daily driver, my V70, the cloth seats are out. As you can see, they're a little shot and split, even though the cloth is super soft. And I have the fronts over here. My brother's coming to pick up his pit bike today. Fronts were in just as bad of a shape, so got a little upgrade for those. Let's just get out there and show you guys what we got for the V70. It only cost me $100 for this setup, and it's a little bit of an upgrade. Not in perfect condition, but a lot better than these. So let's jump into that. As you guys can see, we got this side and that side. This one has a little tear, but they are power seats. This was not power. This was a manual seat before, but it was pre-wired. On the passenger side, the driver's side, I just need the gray plug to wire power and ground, but I jump power and ground to that plug, and it works. So all the motors work, got it in the position I needed. But as you can see, this side over here is in a little better shape. And we got the bases in the rear. The back half I have to go pick up on Sunday, but I would say it's a pretty good upgrade for the daily. Power seats and leather, not split, you know, in the middle here like the other ones. Passenger side was fully wired for power seats, even though I had manual seats, so I just had to throw a fuse in there and she's working. But just a little update on this thing. As always, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.